Hey everyone, I am just starting the practice session for this event, so we're just going to update the thumbnail and then go from there. Just get the live stream up. And we'll just make sure that we're not sucking away all of the bandwidth by reducing the quality down on this tablet to 144p, making sure we get as fast forwarded as possible. And we can see chat. Right, so let's get into getting this done. 43 laps. It's going to be a long race. Hopefully the lobby's all good with not too much lag in it. Be telling to see how that goes for the next race, which is going to be the Porsche Cup. So there we go, all updated, lovely jubbly. Just gonna use this pillow, I think, just to try and straighten me up a bit. I keep leaning forward, I've got to teach myself to lean back, and so I'm trying it, you know. Alright, drink, phone, for Discord, controller, chat, check. Been for the nervous wee. And we're away giggling into practice. My teammate hasn't arrived yet. He didn't respond to saying g'day earlier, but he is in the States and I think this is a bit of an odd time for him, so we'll forgive him that. Just get the levels right in my earphones. Just got to remember our braking points and acceleration points for the track. Certainly remember the hump through there. Caught me out a couple of times. First lap. Just to get the eyes in, really. Big old tank doesn't like turning there. Got to be bang on line, really. Little drift. Yeah, trouble is it just doesn't like to turn, so we're only going to get one qualifying lap like last time. And last time we unfortunately spun on that lap. So we're just practice a couple of laps. So they've got tyre wear switched on for qualifying. Right, so we're into the 45s. So I think a 44 is possible if we push it hard into, this will be the third lap though, so I don't know that that's possible. Just try and rev the car out and see how we go. Oh, we're in second there, that's no good. Might have been a penalty. Don't think so though. Should be on 44 now. Alright, there we go. Is my teammate here yet? I don't know. I don't think so. "43 laps." So there you go. So what we want to be doing is going out on mediums, ideally. I'll just disconnect this bad boy. It's just making a ticking noise. I think I just need to put some more white grease on it. I think it's been well used. I don't tend to take it on and off. Yeah, it's just that little bit of wiggle room in it, like all wheels do, and it's just ticking. Just a little bit off-putting. It should be right though. Don't know why I was on the change the car. Just want to change the tyres. So trick here is going to be managing the tyre wear and the fuel, really. So on mediums, kind of just need to use the third gear to get out of the corners because it's going to be a bit slippery. Yeah, definitely third there instead of fourth. Okay to be in fourth just around there though. Yep, just testing the limits of the traction of the back of the car. So just some warm-up laps, just on the mediums to see how we go. Hey SDS, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Because I haven't been streaming in a while, that's not on you. Good to see you. Cheers. You're in for a long haul if you're able to stay for this one. 43 laps. So fuel is definitely going to be the issue here. So I think it's better to control the race pace, so to speak, or keep an eye on the race pace. It doesn't matter about being first at the moment. What it matters is not taking too many pit stops just to have some fuel. Always takes you longer in the pits than it does to be out on the racetrack unless you're super duper fast. Yeah, well, good to see you, man. I hope you haven't been too busy and you're able to take a break. Have a couple of beers now and again, you know. A little bit wide offline there, but not too bad. Seem to remember this was about the race pace last time. Nice, brother. Yeah, no, I'm doing good, man. Doing well. Finally recovered from the flu over Christmas, New Year's. I don't think it was COVID or anything, but it was a nasty flu for sure. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice pace there. Not sure where my teammate is. Still not here. What was I thinking then? It was the strategy. So we've got 43 laps. The fuel, if you go full knackers, maybe only 15 laps, and we kind of want to, and I know that the tyres, soft tyres, only do 10 laps, so we kind of want to do a stint of like 16 laps, and then go on to softs and finish off the race. So that's 32 and then 11, and I think that will be a good race pace. So the rules of the event is that you're supposed to do, you can do any combination of tyres that you want, but you should do at least one change of tyres. Oh, sorry, you have to do one pit stop, and you have to change compounds once. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, there you go, man. Yeah. Yeah, so I had the same thing then, pretty much. Whatever you, when we went to the chemist and that, they're like, oh yeah, everybody's getting it at the moment. Hopefully my teammate will turn up soon and we can have the cars matched up. Maybe that's USA, I don't know. I'm just going to make sure we have medium, soft tyres now, because you never know. We have 5 minutes until race time. I don't know that pillow really helps. I think it's good, but probably just need a small lumbar support rather than a big pillow. So how you been, STS? You've been able to get much racing in since you've been so busy? Let's go out on track while we're waiting. We're on softs, so... Crikey, that's a long time, but I get it. You've been busy, man. So when you've been working really hard, probably the last thing you feel like doing is sitting down and racing. Just need some time out, watch some movies or something, spend some time with the family. So I think Quick was the car last time that got second, and Lanes, yeah, I recognise a couple of these guys anyway. Yeah, I get you, man. Being able to just pick up a controller, you don't have to sit in the rig, and you know, and it's not as physical, so to speak. There's nothing wrong with jumping on and just doing some controller sessions, though, mate. But you're right; it takes concentration and energy just to do a race. So I'm with you, man. Been there for sure. Like the last Porsche race that I did, I think last week before last, 2 weeks ago, right? It's only half an hour, but I was concentrating that hard. I was knackered after half an hour, you know? Definitely slept well. Yeah, that's what happened to me quick last time on the qualifying run. It's not worth the time gained there, really. Yeah, it's crazy how you probably found it really hard to transition from the controller onto the wheel. And you're probably faster on the controller for a wee while, and then you get so used to the wheel that you'll be faster on the wheel now no matter what. I definitely use the controller if I'm going to do drifting, right? I can't do it with this wheel for a start because it's not round. Yeah, so I think our strategy will work. 16-16, no problem on fuel so far. Might even be able to get 17 out of it, so I remember that the tyres for softs were definitely on their minimum when we did like 11 laps last time. So. Drift X Racing. Yeah, we're going to have no problem on fuel. Just comes down to tyres, really. So this is a nice sort of relaxed pace for me. Not you know, pushing the car too hard, not pushing me too hard, so this is kind of the hardest part. Yeah, 44s is pretty good. 44.7, it's just off the best time that I did going as fast as possible, so just goes to show, you know, 4 laps, a little bit lighter fuel, and the tyres coming in, that you know, it definitely helps, but we're only allowed 1 fast lap, so just going to see where my teammate is. He's supposed to be driving a GT4. It's 2 minutes past, so I just don't know where he is. He hasn't replied to my message, and he's not in the talk about, and there's nothing else. So I don't know that my teammate's unfortunately going to race with me. That means, I hate to say it, I might be disqualified from the tournament because I don't have a teammate, or because he's not here we don't get the points that he would have otherwise earned. So yeah, times 3 tyres, times 3 fuel, 3 litres. Qualifying is, yep, tyre wear and fuel use, so we will be and preset weather, cloudless. Yeah, so it's just going to be a fine race and fast. I'll just, I wonder if I can see if he's actually online on the PlayStation. Let me just check to see if my teammate's actually online. He is. Yep. he might have literally just joined as I did that, or he's in a different race. Let me just message him. Qualifying starts soon. Quali starting now. Well, soon. Quali starting soon. Well, he's on Gran Turismo and he may be trying to join this very lobby. These two are just trying to see if he's just using a different car or something. No. It might be actually that he just can't join the lobby, because that is a problem sometimes. So it's in essence a German league, or a German-based league. So that's it. Hey Motive, how are you, brother? Is this an open lobby? No, it is a league race. Sorry. So it's 43 laps. We had to enter as a team. I'm still waiting for my teammates to show up. I've done some practice. Good to see you here anyway. I'm guessing you're online already on the PS5. Hope you're doing some good races. Daily races, maybe a Motive? Still waiting. Go out and do donuts. Yeah, it's been a hard week, hasn't it? I only did a couple of races on Nürburgring right at the start. I've kind of learnt my lesson. Like, I'm fast enough in A+ for the start of the week, perhaps, but not towards the end. Like, I tried Sunday night and I lost and went down to A. So, yeah, don't think that's kind of going to work. My teammate's just not here. It says that he's online and then he's on GT7 even. I wonder if he's just forgotten. I hope that I don't get a ping. Went down to A, yep. Yeah, it sucks, right? You spend all that time trying to get up to A+ and then going down to A. I have to say that A+ lobbies have definitely got worse. But I guess now there's tiers of those A+, so like you could almost argue that we're in an A lobby where people have managed to get up to A or something. I don't know, whatever. We've lost DR, we're not where we should be. We should be further up in the A+, where the racing is maybe a little bit more consistently better. But yeah, definitely a tough gig. Yeah, this my teammate's just not there. A and A+ are often in the same lobby. Yeah. It's like that crossover when you. I notice when you're really high A or whether you're really low A+. Oh yeah, Wind is nuts. Wind is absolutely. He'll be a tour driver. Like, I've sort of talked to him on his stream and just been like, yeah, man, you're really good, you'd be a tour driver. And other people have said the same. He's like, nah, I can't. He says he's not consistent enough. But, you know, in the last, I don't know, 3 months since he started streaming, I guess, you can see that he's getting more consistent in his races and he's really now focusing on getting DR. So I really do think that he's trying to win this next manufacturers or yeah, exactly. He's only just left school I reckon he's going to try and get into Manufacturers or Nations Cup. May as well just go to the track. Nope, we're just about to go into qualifying, so there you go. Unfortunately, my teammate is not going to make qualifying. He may make the race if he enters now, but I don't think that puts him in the event, so that could potentially hurt. Nah, he hasn't, mate. I don't know. He's actually on GT7 at the moment, so unless he's actually stuck in a lobby trying to get in, he's playing but not where he's supposed to be. This kind of sucks. I don't know. I think it's going to definitely hurt our points, because he'll get 0 and I'll get something, and I'll have to talk to the organiser, because he actually set us up as a team to race together, and we might get disqualified because we can't be a team, and I don't think there's anybody else. Maybe I could get somebody from my Polish team. Yeah, I agree, SDS, about racing in top split. It's a lot of pressure too, you know, like racing, you know, big names. Sometimes they have a point to prove as well, and they kind of, you know, make it difficult for you to get past or whatever. Can just be a bit off-putting, can't it? Just going to wait a little bit here because we've got some time in front of us. So tyre wear and fuel wear is on, and we're only allowed to do 1 flying lap, so that's it. So this is it. Go, 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 get out of this hairpin. Kind of use those skid marks on the way out to guide you. Just have to be careful there. Yep, we're definitely at Spain. Bacelona! Welcome, Christopher. Just getting to the tricky bit. .45.0 we've got to try and beat. 44.7, that's really good. Alright, there we go. Magics. Got a squeaky wheel. I'm going to have to put something in there. Yeah, I think endurance racing is pretty good once you get the settings right and you get a good bunch of races with you. It's pretty cool. I think that you can run a pretty successful league with it. So I don't know, what am I thinking out loud there in my head? I was just thinking, last time we didn't get time to change our tyres. I could technically just jump in the pits right now while everybody's messing about, because my time still stands. Magic's did well there. A little bit of a surprise sandbagging in practice perhaps. Yeah, this should be pretty good. So this is two different classes. We've got the GT4 class and the GT3 class technically. We've got, by the looks of things, 11 cars. I'll just see if I got a message from my teammate, see what he said, if he said anything at all. Maybe nothing. He was finishing a race, so I don't know, man. I wouldn't be doing a race if I was doing this, you know. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice everybody was just parked up behind. It's pretty neat. Look at the view. Oh, he's gone next to his teammate. Well, I don't have a teammate. Stink. Yeah, you're right, Christopher. If you make a mistake in an endurance race, you can definitely have much more of a go at trying to chase people down. And in this particular race, you know, you've got a bit of tyre strategy, a bit of fuel strategy. So, you know, technically you could change your strategy and come out tops. Got some drifting going on while we wait. Pretty cool lineup. It's quite good to be in a mixed class of GT3 and GT4. Yeah, hopefully no punting though, eh? So the plan is if we get accidentally started, you could say on the whole deal, then we'll do 10 laps, 11 laps on softs, and then we'll switch over to mediums and go from there. So our plan is to do a 2-stop race, mediums for 16 or 17, mediums for 16 or 17, and then 10 laps fast at the ends on low fuel. Yeah, same SDS. Like, I'm a fast driver, but I'm not the fastest. Like, there's other people out there that are way quicker. And I think that where I can be good sometimes is by being able to be repetitive in my pace. So I hope I can make that true this evening. We've got Magix as our direct competition really, because he's not too far away in terms of lap time. So Magix and I, it's going to be a good race for sure. No, I won't call him out specifically. Have a good race, and let's have a clean race. 90-minute race around Daytona, that'll be fun. It's always tricky through this bus stop. What car are you racing, Motive? That could be interesting. And are you going to stream it? Because if you are, then maybe I'll watch it. Yeah, that's really good SDS. Within half a second. I mean, I think that's kind of what the proper race drivers do, right? So my teammate was doing another race apparently, and he was finishing it. So maybe it was a different league or something, but unfortunately he's not going to make this race. I don't know what that means to me. I hope it's not a disqualification from the series, because that would be a shame. Rightio, let's go. Look at the way the M6 just squats down. After you, sir. So we just got to stay in touch here. We didn't have the greatest starts, but it's an endurance race. And I might have a little bit of a different strategy than these guys. They might have started on softs. Thanks for the good lucks. Just got held up by quick as I almost spin out. Right, radar wise we don't need fuel. We're on lap 2, so we need to stop using so much fuel already. Yeah, SDS is super busy with work at the moment. So 3 seconds behind at the moment. So we just managed to edge past there. Just don't overdrive the car. .44.6, he's going to be on softs. So he's only going to be able to do 10, 12, 11 laps. So we're sitting okay at the moment. So our strategy is only to do 2 stops, remember. Without losing ridiculous pace. So I think we'll be okay actually if we push on a little bit here. Five seconds in front. I'm just going to keep an eye on that gap. Seconds now. It's basically 2 seconds every lap, so he's doing the 44s just sitting in there. We've got 13 laps, so I think that we don't need to save as much fuel as we are at the moment and just push on a bit more now. As much as the medium tyre will let me anyway. This BMW's funny, eh? It's just takes forever to turn in, and then when it does, it just snaps in, sort of thing. Funny, using more fuel, we're actually slower at the moment, so it just goes to show that revving out the BMW M6 is maybe not all it's cracked up to be. That might be a penalty. Because I hit the sausages though, it should be okay. So we should be okay there. Alright, 46.1, we've done a little bit faster, so it certainly is STS, especially on hard tyres, so we're just trying to manage that gap now, 6.6. Just trying to keep in a rhythm. Oof, pixels to spare there. What do we got, 11 laps of fuel or more? Right, 45.9, and we've actually reduced some time to the car in front by 0.4, so this is good. remembering that we're on medium tyres, so that car in front is only going to be able to do 10 laps. I know from last race. On hards, no, I think he'd be on softs to do a 44.6 right at the start of the race. I'm on mediums. I'd be surprised if he's on hards, just from that pace. And those corners right there are where the softs really come in, so 0.3 down, not particularly good through that section. Try and make up a little bit of time through the back here. Just being careful on the curves because they can bite. Okay, we're alright. Yo, CC, how you going, brother? Sorry I didn't see you pop in just then, but I did now. So hello, welcome to the stream, mate. We're in the endurance race, and while we haven't had a greatest start, the guy in front I think is definitely on softs. They are going off while our hards are coming on. Just trying to stay within earshot of that Magic's BMW, really. Our own tyres, yeah, we're going to be pushing them a little bit, so I just want to watch out for them. But you can see there we're down to 5.8, so we've taken a second out over the last 3 laps of the leader. So that's good news. He's into the pits. Yep, he was on softs. There we go, 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 go. Okay, so strategy is working out so far. I don't like the look of my front left tyre, so I'm just going to try and use the gears to kick the car around, if you like. Open up the steering a little bit, make sure we're going in. Got plenty of fuel. And the right side of the car doesn't really matter too much. It's the left side that's the problem. Now the other thing was that he was only down to 60% fuel, so he's doing some fuel saving. Well, that's one way of getting around the corner without having to use the front left. Bit of a slower lap there, but just kind of suss everything out. So we're at 8, halfway through that front tyre. I think we can probably get to 16. That was a bit harsh on the front tyre. She's wiggling. Just got to try and not turn right as hard as I have been. Be a little bit gentler on the tyre. With Magic's 6 laps, he may have to really compromise his medium set of tyres or be on hards, so I think we're well and truly ahead on strategy, even though we're probably going to end up in second place after our next pit stop. So we're basically timing the fuel and the tyres to get to 16-17 laps. Into 16. Just fallen off the pace a bit here, so we just need to get back in the groove. There we were talking about consistency, and I was at the start, but I think that's a little bit, the tyres dropping off a bit now. Coming up to our first lap car. Those GT4s are actually pretty quick around the corners, so not much we can do here. It shouldn't get held up too much. A little bit of a whoopsie through the chicane there. Plenty of fuel. It's always a good thing if we're able to save a little bit of fuel. Thanks, Fabi. Yeah, Quick's done 11 laps. Yeah, I actually drove on a full red set of tyres, well, front left tyre last time. It was kind of amusing. It actually wasn't too bad, really. It's only got the last 5 laps. Come on. It can do it. That's better. There's a little transition before the sausage that you should hit rather than the sausage itself, and it's a lot more stable. That front left is dying a death at the moment. But I can tell you, even if you're 1 second slower a lap, like we basically are at the moment, it's better than, I think it's 40 seconds just to change tyres, something like that. Maybe our next tyres need to be hards. Wow, that's a lot to take off combustion. You've definitely been working hard. That sort of sounds like burnout, brother. Not that you are burnt out, I just mean you've been working a lot. Yeah, you guys just make sure you look after yourselves, eh? Try and plan those time off. I reckon SDS and combustion that your work life at the moment looks like my front left tyre. Well, there you go, combustion. Just like my front left tyre. About time for a break. We've probably got 3 laps in it. Doesn't help when I push it into the corner like that, but we're basically going to make it cook. The trouble with the BMW is that you can't really make the back end work for you on the way in. Nothing really seems to help. You can change down and it doesn't bring the nose in anymore, you know. Yeah, GLR, JD, you missed it, bruv. Hey Chunky, how are you, brother? Low battery, big screen. No worries, brother. Thank you very much for coming along and supporting the endurance effort, not only in this race but also this evening. Be back at midnight for another Porsche Cup race out of the States. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Combustion, when you're really not able to do the thing that you really want to do because you're knackered. GT5R, I think that's another M6 that's struggling with its front tyre like me. Yeah, I think you'll feel a lot better after a break and a new toy turning up. Yeah, it's really cool, Chunky. This is the first season opener of this endurance race with these guys. I'm supposed to have a teammate, so I'm driving the GT4, a GT3 version of the BMW. He's supposed to be on the GT4. It's basically half and half. 7 teams, 14 cars, I think it was supposed to be. Anyway, still pretty cool. We're still pulling away, believe it or not, with our munted front tyre. This is our second to last lap. Still trying to use the gears to get it to go in. Yeah, I haven't tried VR myself, so I think that I'd be the same, STS. That's better. Change gear first and then point it in, and it tends to be a bit nicer. Gosh, we pulled out 2 seconds then, so... Still gaining time. I'm just keeping an eye on that delta, just to kind of help make that decision about whether one more lap is good or not. Yeah, left side tyres, right side tyres. I wish you could do that, that'd be fun. It would be good if I could do mediums on one side and softs on the other. Right, tyre will go on this lap. So Magix is up to 3rd. Can't see how far back they are on my blue dots on the map, but I would imagine they're all together. So Magix is going to overtake me now. For sure. Well, I'm going to refuel now, man. If I can even turn the corner. Right, back onto mediums, full tank of fuel, away we go. Couldn't get used to all the moving around, yeah. No more than a minute, wow. Okay, that's pretty full on. Triple monitor instead, yeah, well, that's good. 90 minutes of Daytona tomorrow at 2 o'clock UK. Nice. Hey, thanks SDS. I'm not sure it's 100% the right strategy, but I mean, it's just taken 30 seconds for the car to turn up in the pit, so what I know to be true is last time we did this, people were kind of short stopping. Magix has only done 6 laps on those softs. He won't be able to push the mediums. He's probably looking at a 3-stopper, and then Knutsbrug is probably going to be a 2-stop, like me. Yeah, pit stop's just a long time, man, and same with refueling, so I think we did well to limit the damage of those softs though that Magic's had. He only got out to 6.8 seconds. So basically what we've got to do now is whatever fuel we save, like if we can save a lap of fuel, that will be worth 3 seconds in the pits at the next pit stop. And we'll be doing the same. Go down to 16 laps. So 48.2 wasn't really horrible, but considering we did a 45 on the tyres when they were new, it's a big change. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I've got GT4 traffic. I don't think there's any GT3 guys immediately in front of me. So that's good in terms of not unsettling the car so much, and I can just kind of whiz past them. Just gonna try and be a little bit kinder to that front left this stint. So I'm just going to try and be a bit softer on the right hand corners. These lefts you can just kind of hammer really. This is a downhill off camber over a hump corner. It's just kind of ridiculous. You get on the power too soon and you're custard. And then this is an uphill off camber beast. Could do without any penalties, so I've got to watch that. Magic's is in pitting already. There you go, so he's going to go for a longer stops. Sorry, shorter fuel stops, but he's going to do more stops. There's just no two ways about it. So we want to be 6 seconds ahead of Magic's, and then we know that we've made ground on him. By our strategy. Roger that. I'll go to the inside, thank you. Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing about endurance racing, is not only the fact that you can kind of just get yourself into a rhythm, you know, drive the car, feel the car, you know, be a little bit more calm about it, and you've got strategy and responding to those around you, you know. It's a bit harsh on the front tyre. I'm just thinking about things a little bit more with the car, you know, front tyre, fuel. Don't get me wrong, I really like the sprint races, but I think there is an element of extra skill which is really fun, and anything can happen, you know. I could completely ruin my strategy right now by having a nasty spin or something. Commentator's curse. So we're going to save a bit more fuel and be a bit kinder on the front tyres. Because the next stint, what I want to do is change over to softs and go crazy, basically, for 11 laps. And that's all they can take, like they're dead at the end of that for sure. If I can make 17 laps out of this, then great. We definitely can out of fuel, because we know we just did that. It's just a tyre really. So Quick's 9 seconds behind. So we definitely know that we've outmanoeuvred Magics. Quick we have to keep an eye on now. So rather than turn the wheel more, I'm just going to try and slow the car and keep the wheel where it is. In other words, not oversteer the car on the left hand corners. Try not to put too much pressure on it. Oh, it's all very exciting, I tell you. Go roundy roundy. Right, so we got 13 laps of fuel. So we got more than enough. Try and open up the steering a little bit earlier. Out to 11 seconds from Quick. Haven't even been looking at my lap times. Just got balked there, not really a big problem. Little tap, no problem. 0.8 of a second slower, so just do a fast lap to try and make up for that. I think that was just a GT4 car, so just got caught right at the wrong time. Not much you can do when you're going over the bumpity bumpities. think we're slowly getting the car, understanding where to change the gears to get the car to swing in, so not use that front left as much. Better to be half a second slower a lap, but have the tyre last longer so it doesn't fall off harder later on. .46.4, yeah, a lot faster. Should probably try and keep that pace. Hey Scott, how are you, buddy? Hi bye, is it? Back to work. Man, you're a hard worker, I can tell you that. And a late night streamer like me, so I'll probably see you later on, mate. The midnight gang tonight, anyway. Hi bye, brother. Do you think race car drivers just sit and have a chit chat with their pits or something while they're doing an endurance race? I'd say it's a lot more physical and you'd be concentrating a lot harder. All the sounds and sensations would just be overwhelming, I think. Right, where are we at with fuel? 10 laps to go. Oh, perfect. Will our tyre like it? Hopefully. So we're just going to try and hover in that sort of 46.5 to 47 range in terms of the way that the tyres are squealing at me in my headphones. It seems like it's a reasonable sort of time without pushing them too hard. Pulling away from quick. Bit wide there. I wonder, oh yep. Thanks mate, that was epic letting me through there because I caught him right at the wrong time. But that really helped me out. Hope I left him enough room. Try to remember to flick my hazard lights on just to say thanks. Yeah, that was good racing, and a 46.7, so we didn't get held up at all. In fact, we probably got a helping hand with some slipstream, so thank you very much. It's good when I help myself. Ha ha. So basically, the longer that I can go on my mediums right now, the faster I can go when I put the softs on, right? And as I'm still pulling away from the guys behind, out to 18 seconds now, so they got to within 9. Our strategy might be on point here. So really it's just about how fast do you want to go. Now I think the practice race was an hour and 19 minutes to get this done. Yeah, it's much nicer in the car being on third through there. Yeah, well that's the idea for sure. You know, if I was in a battle with anybody, I should be able to, you know, keep up with them with the pace that I have at the moment, you know, that, and then really it just came down to raw pace, a 10 lap, 9 lap sprint. From memory, the softs, if you're really pushing them, I guess 8 laps, 7, I don't know. Quick's just gone into the pits, or probably earlier than what I saw anyway. So Magic's is 23 seconds behind, so when he pitted after the start, we'd got his lead down to, I think it was 5.3 seconds, and he pitted on lap 6. And I'm kind of picking on Magic's a little bit because I see him as having the pace really to be able to come and chomp at us. I mean, who knows, maybe he went onto hards. We'll soon tell with the Delta. So 23.7 as we cross the line. We've got 6 more laps to go. Got 7 laps of fuel, which we should be able to make 8. Tyres are not too bad really. There's that other M6, so almost a lap down. Might have had an accident. Definitely that car isn't turning. Just have to be careful, might be going to the pits. Just going to use a slipstream now. Don't know where that 41.46.1 came from, but it's there. Yeah, he's suffering with that car. So we've lapped, I think, oh, I didn't even see his name. There you go, I'm concentrating on the car so much I didn't even bother to see his name, but there you go. Got close to him. Yeah, I think time management's a little bit better for sure. Unless I start to chew through them now. Don't have to go too hard and fast. I pulled a second out on Magics. Almost a second anyway, so this is good. I'm going good. Got plenty of fuel, almost 6 laps. That will be 6 laps shortly. So if we come in on lap 33, the start of it, then we're going to need 11 laps worth of fuel. So I'm telling myself that because I always mess it up and I put one too many in or one too less. Got 4 laps to go. Just pulling out some tenths here and there. Right, what are we pulling now? 47.2, so we're still nice and consistent. Like I said, I don't know where that 46.1 came from, but it was there. There's 46.4 in there as well, but can't complain. That's 1/8 of a second that we unintentionally got, and I don't think would have hurt the tyres or fuel a huge amount. So it looks like we've got half a second a lap at the moment on Magics, which means he's doing high 47s. That would mean that his mediums are dying off. Or he's on hards. Don't know, I mean that could be the strategy. Go hard on the mediums, hard on the softs, and then just place it on the hards and try and make it to the end with fuel saving. In which case I'll need to be doing 46s and 45s on my fast stint. Alright, 25.5. So it's between half a second and a second that we're gaining a lap on Magics. My pit stop's going to be faster because I don't need as much fuel. Oh, there we go. Magics is in. We're good. I was just starting to worry about, oh, what if he doesn't pit? We've got to try and overthrow that 10 seconds, which means we need to be 10 seconds a lap faster, so we have to come in at 33 for sure. But he's pitting, so that'll be his last stop before the end, for sure. And it'll be on mediums, I'd say. Oh, we're 52 seconds ahead. Maybe two of them tangled together. Yeah, we're doing alright here, STS. I'm kind of now not even bothering to look at the timings, and I'm just driving. Commentator's curse. Tyres definitely going off. I love how GT7 does that. Does it in weather as well. It's raining and you come up to the corner with the very next one and it's gone. Same thing happens with tyres. Right, so we've got 3 laps. We are going to do 2 laps. So we're going to have 1 lap of fuel in the car. .44.6 is actually a pretty fast time by Magics for that fastest lap. I think we do score points for fastest lap, so it's definitely worthwhile giving it a go, since my teammate has unfortunately missed this round. So yeah, the tyre's definitely cooking a little bit, might get a penalty there. Last lap. Yeah, so I think pole position scores points, winning the race obviously, and then fastest lap on top of that. Just going to have to be a bit careful this lap. In fact, I'm going to do something that I would not normally do, and that is put traction control onto TC1, just to try and prevent any nasty oops moment, because the tyres are just being a little bit funny where they're just letting loose where they didn't before. So we need 11 laps of fuel to finish. So we have to do, oh well, do we now? 10 laps now, sorry. Because it's all of 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. There you go, I finished my count before the hairpin. Yeah, I think this stint was a lot better because the tyre drop-off hasn't really affected the pace of the car as much as it did last time, because it was like the last few laps were in the 48s, weren't they? Or high 47s, so we managed to avoid that. Did I cross the line? We won't know. Softs. 10 laps of fuel. Hey Chunky, welcome back. Still here lurking. Yep, I've got 10 laps to go. What car is it on? Not sure. I'm on a BMW M6. Oh, that's the Enduro tomorrow. Any Group 3 car? Nice. Stream for downloading race games. Not much. Steam. No, I haven't got Steam. Right, so this even has the white dot where it thinks that I need to get to. So where does it think I need to get to? I say 10 laps. It says dun 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 dun. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 10.2. So we're going to use up some fuel. Need to take that annoying traction control off. Better to be safe than sorry on that last lap, I say. So we're only 8 seconds ahead of Knusprig. I'm not saying his name at all properly, and I apologise. So you can't cut that corner, it's just too slippery. So just get this out of the way. I think he did his fastest lap on lap 3, but he had a full fuel tank, so bit of a drift there. Come on, go, go, go. Should catch up to that guy through the right-hander. Yep, certainly did. Just choked up my line a little bit there. Looks like we're on for fastest lap anyway. Ooh, maybe a cut. Come on, go, go, go car. Want that fastest lap. Only just on it at the moment. Don't know whether that's going to be good enough. We'll see. Yes! Fastest lap. There we go. 14 seconds in front of Magic's. trying to see if we can go a little bit quicker. Because why not get into the 43s? If we can. Let's go, come on. Had to really stand on the brakes then. We're on for a 43. A little bit slower through there. Oh. Just balked the exit, might have ruined that lap. Alright, where are we at with fuel? 7 laps, 7 to go. Oh no, Magix is stopping again. I thought that we'd just be in a tussle to the end now in terms of being close to each other. He's only getting 6 laps out of his softs, so I think we're just going to cruise the rest of this lap behind these two and just chill out. Yeah, well, if you've invested in the triple screens, you definitely want to keep to that. Alright, so we've got another GT3 in front of us. So we've passed one already. That's 5th place, so we're up to lapping 5th place already. Well, not already, it's near the end of the race. I just mean, didn't think I'd be up to 5th place in terms of lapping people. Very good of him to let me go past rather than fight the issue. It's always a little bit humbling when that happens, I have to say, so I wouldn't have blamed him if he just stayed where he wanted and made me go around him. Hi bye Chunky! Hi bye Rory! G'day, mate. Sorry, back marker kind of distracted me from chat there a little bit, and it's towards the end of the endurance race, so, you know, a little bit fatigued now. I think the best thing is that when you're, you know, Rory comes in and says g'day, you know, 60,000 subscribers and very successful at what he does and how he does it. Oh no! B! To come into my little humble couple of hundred people. Very nice. Well, it's actually his fault anyway that I bothered to get a camera. I'm glad he did though, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's crazy how fast he's growing, eh, Motive? Alright, what are we at? 45s? Got enough fuel. Let's try one hot lap here. I think we've got enough room in front of us. Should have probably done it that lap that I was just on. Because what would be awesome is to see a 43 up there, wouldn't it? And I know I can do it. 43.9 would be right there. No, we're not even quick enough on our first sector. Yeah, absolutely fair play. Hey Arnold, how are you, man? We're just finishing off the 43 laps. We were going to go for a fastest lap, but our first sector was 2 tenths behind and we didn't really do anything different, so tyres are gone. I mean, technically I think this is lap 6 for us, or 7. Anyway, one of the other cars was doing 6 laps on Magics, 6 laps on softs. So you can see there, I don't think that I'm pushing them any harder, so maybe just trying to minimise the time loss and picking up new tyres. Welcome along, Arnold, anyway. You seem to know a few people in the chat, which is nice. Here at Slipstream Racing, we're bringing people together. I think last time we just went bananas with, because we had to start on softs. I think we did 10 laps. Then I did like a ridiculous amount of laps, up to 33 I think it was, or 28, 29 on mediums. So they were dead, fuel was dead. And then we just went mad on the softs again until they died. So this is the strategy I wanted to do. What will be interesting is the total race time. I'm pretty sure the last one was 1 hour 19. Only Polish New Zealand streamer I know. There you go. That's my USP. Who likes to play games in Poland, Germany and America by the looks of things, or play games, driving in competitions all over the globe. We're fast approaching the last lap. We're 43 seconds in front of our nemesis, you could say, who led us out on lap number 1. Got out to 6.8 seconds, and I was worried, thinking he'd made a similar strategy to what I was going to do, and it was all going to come down to this last lap, but that's not the case. Final lap and 1 lap of fuel, just, so we have to short shift this lap a little bit. We're not going to be getting the fastest lap either, because Magix has got it. Well done to Magix. 43.7 is a really nice lap. Well deserved too. Takes us back to the start of the stream, and we were talking about endurance racing and that it's quite a lot of fun. And while you can be really fast over 1 lap, you may not have the strategy and or consistency in an endurance race to win it, you know. And that's no disrespect. It's just, you know, strategy can play a massive part in an endurance race, even by accident, especially with rain. That's what's going to happen next in the Porsche Cup race. Will we need intermediates? Will we just be able to ride out the rain on softs? I don't know. Well, Magic's fantastic fastest lap. Just a shame we couldn't race the whole time together. I think it would have been really good. Yeah, we got enough. Just accelerate out in 3rd. So you can see that, I mean, the fall off, even on the softs, you're down to a 47.1. Well, that's actually not a bad time. Oh, I beat it by beat the last time by a minute. Was it a minute? 1 hour 19. It might have been just over, so maybe 30 seconds. So awesome race. Thanks very much for sticking with me, guys, and helping me with a little bit with strategy, encouraging me to look after the tyres. Lemonade. That was a great race. So 4 laps. We managed 4 laps to lap 4 laps, and we 41 seconds ahead. That's pretty big. Hey Alto brother, how are you, mate? You've missed earlier on that I was driving the Mustang, I'm afraid. So in the other stream this evening, a one-on-one battle, I really enjoyed it too. It was at Trial Mountain, and the car works really well, so it's pretty cool. Good to see you good. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the first trial race that we did, which was basically the same race last weekend, I did 1 hour 19 and something. We've done 1 hour 18 and 33, so that's really good. Magic takes out the fastest lap at 1:43.7, I think it was. Very fast. I think that we had a 43.9 in there if we just timed it right with our tyres, but maybe that's why he pitted even, just to get after fastest lap. So yeah, Mustang loves the mountain for sure. So we've lapsed the field. Did anybody drop out? I hope not. No, so there's 11 people that ended up racing. Unfortunately, my teammate never made it. He was going to be driving one of these GR4 M4s in the same livery. It looks like one of the other teams might not have been there either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. I'm the only combo that doesn't have a partner with me, unfortunately, partner in crime. So I'm not sure whether that disqualifies me, to be fair, or whether it just means that I'm a points disadvantage as a team, and I'm not sure whether there's points for individual. But we will find out these things later, and I'll let you know in the next one. When is the next one? I think the next one's in a month, actually, rather than next week, but I could be totally wrong. Nice one, Alto. That's good. You should put it up on YouTube. Yeah, so this is the second race of the night of 3. Next up, we have 211. Nice. It's fast in the GT350R. Pole position and a victory. No fastest lap. That goes to Magics, like we know already. That was a great race. Really good. I enjoyed that. It's a good way just to zone out. That was a good race. Well done. And Protec, he's the guy that put it on for us. Thank you. And we'll see you again. I'm not sure whether we've got anything in there, but maybe there's a short. That was for licensing. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So we are at 10:42, everybody, and we have the countdown. We'll be back in the chair in 1 hour's time for the Porsche Cup, the GT Champions. So it's an American-based championship. We have done some epic racing to get there, some really fast drivers, and I somehow managed to drive the Porsche pretty well over the last 2 races. So we're going to be at Red Bull Ring in an hour, and it's random weather, and it may rain at some point. There's no requirement for tyres or for pit stops, so it's all up to you. So we will probably do a 2-stop race, depending on how heavy the rain gets. It's really hard to drive once the bar gets to about halfway, so you're going over into the intermediates level. If it's lower down, no problem. Once it gets a bit higher up, the car just slides everywhere. But in saying that, even if you're 20 seconds slower a lap, well, it's a 45-second pit stop there or something crazy again, so it might be worth it. So with that, we are going to say to these people, thank you again, which was where's thank you? Is there even just thank you? I'm sorry for driving, good idea. Thank you. That's a great race. Thanks for the clean race. Same. I'm going to friend this fellow because we could maybe do some practice together. He is fast. And if anybody else from these guys ends up in my stream, it'd be good. Alrighty, so that brings us to the end of this stream. I will be back in an hour and we'll have another stream, and that will be the Porsche Cup 1 hour random weather and Red Bull Ring with some super fast drivers. Australia, America, Brazil, Spain I think's in here. I'm not sure where they're all from, but it's a pretty eclectic bunch, and it's bound to be a good race for sure, and it's the one that I most want to do well in. So far I've had a third and a first, so being up near the front is a must for me. Top 5 would be great. So we will catch you in an hour. Alto, when I get the internet back, my man, I'd like to run with you a little bit myself, for sure, and in the Mustang. So I want to see how it... Yeah, thanks very much for coming in, STS. I know you're a busy man. It's really great to see you. Alto, Combustion was in here earlier and probably still is lurking. Thank you very much. Rory popped into chat. He won't be here now, but thanks anyway. Briggs, Chunky's been streaming, no doubt doing some shorts while he's watching me, so thanks very much, Chunky. You're on the up and up, my man. So yeah, we'll catch you in an hour if you're still around and you want to watch. Otherwise, definitely catch it tomorrow on a replay and fast forward the boring bits. Yeah, Arnold, thanks very much for coming in and saying g'day. We will see you in an hour if you're still around. Otherwise, we'll catch you in another stream. But yeah, catch you soon, everybody, and have a good rest of the evening and start to the week, finish of the weekend. See you soon.